Hello, my lovely jubblies. Are you ready for a rant? I had a smile on my face when I saw this. This is sent in by Nathan Daly, and this is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. A great thumbnail here. And this is David Mitchell's funniest moments, outbursts, and rants from, I believe it's 8 out of 10 cats, this countdown, I think. It's got to be, because it's first frame here is Jimmy Carr with a smile on his face on the 8 out of 10 cat set. So, yeah. I don't think... have I ever done... Correct me if I'm wrong. I need somebody to help me out here. But have I ever done those Mitchellian rants? I think it was his rants on Would I Lie to You? I don't know. Because that's a long video. I know it's like an hour long or something like that. And I can't remember if I've done that or not. If I have, let me know. If I haven't, let me know of that as well. Because maybe it's... time I got around to doing that, and if that's the case, if I haven't done it, I'm shocked I haven't done it yet. But anyway, we're here with the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy on 8 out of 10 cats. So this should be pretty funny. David Mitchell's funniest moments, outbursts, and rants. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and I love a good David Mitchell rant. So please fire away. Here we go.
Okay, David, have you got a mascot?
Yes, I do have a mascot.
What have you got?
I've brought... my mascot is a torch.
Why have you brought a torch?
It's good luck. It's good luck in a power cut, and it's good luck if you want to murder someone.
I thought you were going to say something different there.
What did you think I was going to say? Good luck if you want to wank a torch off. That's not how I wank. But maybe for other people, maybe this is the normal way to masturbate. This is all about learning. Television.
Okay, David, what's your 5?
Sugar.
Sugar?
I'm not flirting. I wouldn't have said it in that tone of voice. I would have said it more sexy.
Well, give me an idea of what that would have been like.
Okay, I'll try. Oh, this is going to be embarrassing.
You directed at Susie.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, I'm going to try. I'm still slightly embarrassed, but it will be easier. Sorry, Jimmy.
I understand.
Sugar.
No! He didn't sound like a guy trying to woo a woman. He sounded like an 8-year-old boy looking in the candy store window. Sugar. Oh my God, play that again.
I'm still slightly embarrassed, but it will be easier. Sorry, Jimmy.
I understand.
Sugar. Do you think, though, because Big Ben says bong, right? When they bring it back, should they get it to say Ben? Ben.
Ben.
Ben. Why don't you get a seat on this programme?
You mean a biscuit?
Biscuit?
No.
You're probably going to be saying, I'm eating a biscuit next.
There better not be CCTV footage of this.
We haven't got any snacks.
David, since I got you on the show,
Yeah.
and you're going to be bringing a lot of posh audience to my show, you get me? Would you mind being my urban translator?
So I've got some words here. These are some of the phrases from Series 1 and Series 2 that Narcy have said. So I want you to say them.
Bloody hell, I don't know what that means. Dem man there can't whap cuz. I'm guessing that might mean that man there can't rap because. Am I right? I don't know. They've got no Guinness.
I can't handle that. It's the same in the UK as it is here. If you ever have a white person saying rap lyrics in their normal voice, it sounds so ridiculous, and it's so goddamn funny. This is no different from that. Hey, I like how it's multiple different shows. It's not just 8 out of 10 cats. So
Guinness and no bat juice, sex game dead. I'm guessing that might mean that man there can't rap because. Am I right? I don't know. They've got no Guinness and no bat juice, sex game dead.
That was like hearing Siri talk, innit, live.
I think,
Okay,
I
so
think
what-
you've got that mixed up. I think that is something that David Mitchell said earlier about me.
They've got no Guinness. I understand what that. I've been to pubs where they've got
So what
no
you have to
Guinness,
do for the
and
next card-
You say they've got no Guinness. What's bat juice?
Back juice.
Is that you put a bat in a liquidizer? Right, hear what I'm saying. You're a real OG.
So what do you think that means?
Hear what I'm saying. It means hear what I'm saying. Listen to me. You're a real.
So
you're
let's say
a
I'm
real,
saying. Hear what I'm
total
saying.
real as
Hear what
in-
I'm saying. You're
Yeah.
a real OG. Hear what
You're
I'm
a real
saying.
OG.
You
So
see my
O-
body language as well? Hear what
Okay.
I'm saying. You're a real OG. You're a real OG. Is it?
Didn't see
I don't
Joey.
understand what anyone's saying. Original gang. OG stands for original gangster.
Yeah.
All right, fine. And what does that mean? Like a criminal who has lots of good ideas?
That is such a great definition.
Not a predictable gangster.
There's
Someone
people watching it like, right, that makes a lot of sense, you know?
Now, it wouldn't be a series of bake-off without a few food disasters, but whose food disaster back in February resulted in calls to the police, people contacting the MPs, and a public apology in the press?
Getting in contact with
This is not bake-off related.
Not bake-off related. It's to do with food.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I know.
I don't know what it is. Okay, so Richard, Noel?
KFC chicken shortage.
David, Michelle, what do you got?
KFC ran out of chicken.
Were you aware of this, Michelle?
No, I mean, that sounds like an American problem.
I thought this was quite a funny story, actually. Because they had one company that had delivered all their chicken for years and years and years, and another company that said, no, we can do it for less than that. And the first chicken company sort of laid off loads of staff and was very sad and everything. And then this other delivery company got nowhere close. It was almost like they thought, well, how much chicken do you need? Would it be like one chicken per branch of KFC every day? And it was just obviously, yeah, day one, there's a chicken, super. Tell us when you need another. we need another 4,000 now. And then every other, and they just, I can't believe it. It's just an unimaginable quantity of chicken we have to deliver to hundreds of places now. How the hell are we going to do that? We're used to doing parcels. Chickens. Where do we get them? It broke down immediately. They sort of turned up with 5 chickens. That's your lot. That's all Tesco's have got. Leave me
What did Ricky Gervais say about Carl sometimes? The ramblings of a madman. That kind of felt like the ramblings of a madman. Whoa, what happened here? What did I hit? Did I hit a wrong thing? Okay.
David, have you got a mascot?
I do, yes.
What's your mascot?
My mascot is a fondue set.
This brings you good luck.
No, it's contractual. I've taken, frankly, a frightening amount of money from the Swiss government to be the face of fondue. They're trying to get fondue's in terminal decline.
Will you be eating fondue throughout the evening?
I might give it a go. I mean, it's very... I mean, probably shouldn't say this, but it's very, very, very cheesy. Oppressively cheesy.
Oppressively cheesy.
It's like a gallon of cheese in there. Anyway,
Is there anything in the contract that would suggest that you maybe shouldn't say, oh my God, it's too cheesy?
I've got to speak out at some point.
Go on, get it down you.
Oh, it's so cheesy.
Would anyone else like some fondue? I mean,
I'll have a bit of fondue.
Help me out. There's a... Yeah.
A bit of fondue. You've got to use different forks, otherwise there's germs.
Don't worry, John. There's no germ on the planet that can survive that boiling cheese.
just throw a bit of... Yeah, was that...
You know, you can have other fondues. You don't have to be cheap.
I thought it would be sort of showbiz fondue, but it's really hot, real fondue.
Yes, yeah,
Look at that steam coming off that. I love a gherkin.
help yourself. It's a cornichon, actually.
I didn't know where they were from.
fucking cheese.
Yo. Oh. Protect this man at all costs, please. Protect this man.
You should do his cholesterol test before and after.
Is there bad language in the Game of Thrones?
Yes, a lot. Yeah.
It's quite a lot of rumpy-pumpy as well.
Yes, a lot of rumpy-pumpy.
Do you do much of it, Charles?
No, unfortunately, no.
No?
No.
You get to watch, though, don't you? Do you all say to each other, come, let's go and watch?
I don't think... It's not the way a big film set works, that when there's a sex scene happening, that the actors from all the other scenes get to sort of go, should we go and watch?
It's a shame, really, because it'd be supportive, wouldn't it? You really would be surprised.
Really?
A lot of electricians come out of the woodwork when a sex scene happens. And there's a lot of boom operators.
A lot of carpenters out of the electricity.
Yeah. A lot. It's densely populated.
Yeah. All of them eagerly, drill in one hand, cock in the other. It's not right. Is there anything I can do to help?
We used to, at my girls' boarding school, spend quite a lot of time looking at a brochure called Alaska Men. You ever heard of that? It's like
Yes.
lonely. Do you know it?
Yes, I have.
Lonely Alaskan.
Keep going.
Lonely Alaskan men looking for wives.
Were they nice, though? Were they?
Some of them were handsome.
Some of them, yeah.
They were very, very lonely, like we were. Yeah, no, I don't know what they were doing up there, but they were very lonely and looking for women.
Wanking, they were wanking. They were wanking into the snow.
What a lovely Christmas image that is.
That's why my Christmas cards have that on the front all the time.
Perhaps it can be your Christmas single. David Mitchell, wanking into the snow. Little sleigh bells after each tug.
Wanking in the snow in a one-horse open sock. I'm going to hell.
Irish actor Liam Neeson said in an interview this week that after finding out a friend of his was raped by a black man years ago, Neeson walked the streets for a week with a kosh, hoping he'd be approached by a black person so that, in his own words, he could kill them. He specifically asked his friend as well, though, what colour was the attacker? So many questions raised by this. Why does the colour of the person matter? Why bring all this up in an interview for your film? And what is a kosh? Should this be the end of his career? All right, what were your thoughts on what he...
So many issues thrown up, etc., and so forth. Never has there been a time in human history where speaking out on a subject has been more universally welcome.
It's good to see my girl from Fresh Meat. She was my favorite character in that show.
And that's really the last word on it.
All right, what were your thoughts on what he said?
I never heard this about Liam Neeson. Is that real? He really said that? It must not have killed his career because he's still around.
Oh, it's just, it's, oh.
I mean, yeah, I mean... Why did he say that? I think that was my thought.
Yes.
Yeah. Why did he say that?
Yeah.
Why didn't he not say that? He wasn't on the spot, sort of say. There wasn't. I don't think there was someone being strangled if he stopped speaking. That would be a scenario like Speed, you know, where you have to keep driving. You saw a bus go berserk like that, you'd think, why don't you stop at the lights? And then afterwards you go, oh, it's a Speed scenario. That's understandable.
Yes, because he was just promoting a film.
Yes,
right?
I mean, yes, if there was someone who would die if he stopped speaking and that was the only thing that came into his head to say, fair play.
David, have you got a mascot this evening?
Yes.
What have you got?
I've got these.
Oh.
Because I thought if I brought these, that it would allow other people to make sexual jokes. I don't feel very comfortable making sexual jokes myself. I'm a bit repressed. find it very awkward. But I know people enjoy sexual jokes, and I thought I could contribute in a way by bringing these, and then it's an opportunity for other people to go, oh, I expect, I don't know, you were wearing them and being fucked. Jimmy, I thought this would be a wonderful opportunity, because you love making sexual jokes.
I do.
So
I do love making sexual jokes.
Please say a sexual thing.
OK. Susie, what have you been looking into recently? Other than glory holes.
Yeah, seen this one before. Pretty recently, too. I just love how everybody loses it.
The most unnecessary joke.
Sorry, Susie. No, what have you been looking into recently?
I think this is all the effect of my having brought these.
You got your Magnum? Oh, should I come and get it?
You got me a Magnum?
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit!
Like the condom?
Hey, in honour of Dr. Zebi, yeah?
Was that this one?
Yeah, right.
Maya?
Yeah, I'll have one.
I know you've had a Magnum. You and Mr. Stiff Chocolate Big Mike over there.
Apparently, it doesn't work the same on girls. I think it doesn't have the same effect on girls.
Sorry,
I like it, but it's medicine, right?
Hey, that one sip, yeah, just gave you another 50 million little swimming soldiers.
I'm on a TV show, and someone has just handed me a brown bottle with the label removed. I'm frightened.
It's like cough medicine, but something strange is happening downstairs.
That's your sperm. It's your sperm.
Something very peculiar is happening to Mr.
His
Jimmy.
ball bags are coming back to him, cuz.
What? God. What I found weird about it is the initial taste is disgusting, but then there's an aftertaste that's slightly nicer than the initial taste.
Your ball bags had Alzheimer's until you sip that, cuz.
It's like having a blanket that's too small for the bed. I cannot buy a bigger blanket because the supermarket is closed. But the blanket is made of cashmere.
So, what is he talking about? I think he's got a squad, and they're fantastic. They are like a cashmere, but I would like a bigger squad. If that is possible, but you can't buy at the moment.
What episode of Hello Hello is this?
You're absolutely right, Gabby and Mickey. You've nailed it. He was talking about the player crisis in Chelsea in 2007 at the end of the January transfer window. So, yes, well done.
You saw that, Phil, didn't you? You like your football. You saw what he was talking about.
I am a Chelsea fan, and he is the special one.
Why do they call him that, though?
He calls himself that.
Oh, anyone can do that. I'm the dog's bollocks, you know. I'm the best lover in the world, I'm not.
Yeah, he's not the special one. When he was reappointed manager of Chelsea in June 2013, he was asked if he was still the special one. He responded saying he was now the happy one, adding, "I'm no longer the special one. Now I am one of you." Must have been a bit of a blow to the club. Oh, shit! We thought you were the special. You're just one of us. Oh, brilliant. 8 million quid a year for some guy.
Do you notice that David, during this football bit, isn't even bothering to look at us anymore? He's just addressing it all over there.
Yeah. He knows. I mean,
park those cripples over there. Just put it over there.
Yes, they don't know about football, not like us.
Let them just use their inhalers over there and recover.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big welcome to Thor, Black Widow, Spider-Man, Black Panther and the Incredible Hulk.
Yes, I'm definitely starting to hallucinate now.
Dude, look at the Hulk. Oh my god. The Hulk is, that's a funny, that's a big dude too.
OK, these guys have all had a massive year at the box office. Half the top 10 grossing movies worldwide had Marvel characters in them. But how well do you know them all? All I want you to do is write down their real name.
Oh, fuck you now.
Can I have a chat with Hulk outside?
No, you can't have a chat with him. He can't talk. Look at him.
OK.
Don't try and stare me out with your boobs. Make him jiggle. OK, well, let's have a look and see what you've got. So, what did you all put for Thor?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Theodore Roosevelt is not the right answer. What did you put, Claudia, for Thor?
Thor.
I mean, you're pretty close.
Jake Olsen.
Jake Olsen. So, for Thor, this is a bit of a trick question. He's actually called Thor. Or Thor Odison. I'd also accept Dr. Donald Blake. So Thor's real name is Thor, or Thor.
But why would you also
Odison.
accept Dr. Donald Blake? That's insane. His real name is Thor, but I would, because everything's fucking crazy, also accept Dr. Donald Blake. Will you accept Dr. Donald Blake for all of them?
He actually got mad. He actually got mad at that. Oh, that was funny.
Yes, the full quote was, all I need to make a comedy is...
Timing.
That was good.
Yes, the full quote was, all I need to make a comedy...
Repetition.
You begin to make me look like a moron. Yes, the full quote was, all I need to make a comedy is a park, a policeman and a pretty girl. Also... Yes, the full quote was, all I need to make a comedy is a park, a policeman and a pretty girl. Also, all that's needed to end a promising career as a politician. I read it all shit. I with the wrong stress to make it funny. Now you know what it is like. Park, a policeman, pretty girl, politician would fuck the pretty girl, the policeman would catch him, and then that's... OK. I'm going to read it again.
Don't laugh in the wrong place, though. Think about where you would have laughed had that been a surprise. Go, no pressure.
Thank you. Yes, the full quote was, all I need to make a comedy is a park, a policeman and a pretty girl. Also, all that's needed to end a promising career as a politician. So, at the end of that round, Richard's team is in the lead.
That was great.
You got a mascot?
I do have a mascot, yes. This is actually, it cost me a lot of money on eBay. And this is some of the Duchess of Cambridge, or Kate Middleton as she then was, some of her toenail clippings. There we go, you see? There's a little toenail clipping of a very, very royal person there. What do you mean, How do you know they're genuine? Well, I mean, they cost me £25,000. That's just not... That can't be ordinary ones, can it? That's definitely from her. The great thing about these is as DNA technology advances, what I have in here is her DNA code, which means that in the years to come, I will be able to make another one. But then she will have no rights in law. She'll just be my creature. So now it's just the clippings in the tin.
That was fucking creepy.
The end of the show, so it's time to spit some closing bars. Some closing bars. Get the mic here, okay. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go around this way.
Wait, look at this picture. David Mitchell and Jimmy Carr. They look so fucking uncomfortable. They're like, oh no, I'm gonna have to fucking rap. Oh man, it's so funny. They're like all fucking tight. Everybody else, all the other guys are just fucking relaxed and like, yeah, having a good time. David Mitchell and Jimmy Carr. That's a hell of an image right there.
We're gonna come back round, yeah? Okay.
Listen, look, you know what I mean. Come on to every single meme. Had to shout Mo Gilligan and shout out Big Nasty. What, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? What I say, you know what I mean? This 6 guys here ain't the real in the street. What? You know what I mean? Big up Big Nasty. You know what I mean?
I have a note from my wife. Dear Mr. Nasty, Mr. Gillen, I'm writing to inform you that David will not be taking part in the closing bars on today's episode of The Big Nasty Show.
Fuck off!
Dear...
You know what I mean?
Play that again!
I have a note from my wife. Dear Mr. Nasty, Mr. Gillen, I'm writing to inform you that David will not be taking part in the closing bars on today's episode of The Big Nasty Show. Thank you for your understanding. Yours sincerely.
That was the best! They saved the best for last. That was the best. Yo! They probably clowned him so hard after the show was over. Man, you had to get your wife to write you a note. That was fucking amazing. That's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Oh, that was so goddamn funny. Oh, man. Oh, David Mitchell. Protect that man at all costs, I'm telling you. Of all the famous people from the United Kingdom that I now have some knowledge of or have seen them in things, I think the number one person that I would love to have a chat with is David Mitchell. I just think he would be the funniest person to talk to. I really do. Oh, man. Oh, so funny. I really like that this compilation has bits from all these different shows. And half of them I didn't even know what the names of the shows were, but it was a really good compilation. I really like this video. So thank you very much, Nathan Daly, for sending that in. That was a real treat. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. David Mitchell's funniest moments, outbursts, and rants. Oh, that was great. I'll leave a link in the description below this video for the original video. If you guys haven't seen it, you probably already have. But just throwing that out there. Much love to you. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and I will see you again soon after I get a note from my wife. So, peace out, everybody. Much love.